My friend, before you can possess riches in great abundance, before you can command influence, purpose, and peace, you must first master the one territory that determines it all, your own mind. Wealth is not a product of chance. It is not doled out by fate to the lucky or the privileged. No, wealth is the result of law, mental law. And just as there are laws that govern gravity, electricity, and the seasons, so too are there invisible laws that govern success. Now listen closely, for what I am about to tell you has changed the lives of millions, men and women from all walks of life who dared to believe in the power of their own thought. You are not poor because of your circumstances. You are poor because of your patterns, and today I shall hand you the blueprint to reprogram those patterns. There are 5 mental laws which, if obeyed, will lift you from mediocrity to magnificence, from confusion to clarity, from scarcity to wealth. These are not theories. They are principles tested in the fires of human experience. I have witnessed them take a timid clerk and make him a captain of industry. I have seen them turn fear into faith and lack into lavish abundance. If you are ready to cast off the chains of doubt and direct your mind toward riches, then sit up straight, pay close attention, and follow me. Your transformation begins now. 1. The law of definiteness of purpose. Clarity of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. When you are clear about what you want, everything else falls into place. Without a definite aim in mind, the mind wanders aimlessly, opportunities are missed, and life becomes reactive instead of proactive. You become a mere spectator in your own life, letting circumstances dictate your direction instead of taking control of your destiny. If you do not have a clearly defined purpose, you cannot focus your efforts, and your actions will be scattered and ineffective. You may experience moments of success, but they will be fleeting because they will not be the result of deliberate, purposeful action. The law of definiteness of purpose is the first and most important law of success because it gives you direction and energy. With a defined goal, you can focus your thoughts and efforts toward its accomplishment. This law asserts that all wealth, all personal achievement, and all success begin with a clearly defined purpose. This is not merely a wish or a fleeting desire. It is a well-defined goal with an unshakable commitment to pursue it. The importance of this law cannot be overstated. A clear and definite purpose acts as the compass for your life. It gives you a sense of direction and helps you to stay on course when distractions come your way. When you know what you're working towards, you can make decisions with confidence and clarity. You are no longer swayed by the opinions of others or led astray by fleeting temptations. Instead, you remain focused on your objective and direct your energy and time in the most effective ways possible. The law of definiteness of purpose is not just about having a goal. It is about having a goal that is specific, measurable, and meaningful to you. It is not enough to say, I want to be successful. That is too vague and broad to provide the necessary guidance. Instead, you must define exactly what success looks like for you. What does it mean for you to achieve wealth, health, happiness, or any other goal? What specific steps must you take to get there? This is where the law comes into play, by giving you the clarity you need to make those decisions and take those steps. Once you have defined your purpose, your mind becomes a powerful tool for achieving that goal. The subconscious mind is an incredible force, but it cannot work effectively without clear direction. It is like a powerful engine in a car. It needs a steering wheel to guide it. Without purpose, the mind is like an engine that has no idea where it is going. And as a result, it can waste energy and time, going in circles without ever reaching a destination. The power of the mind to influence your circumstances and attract the resources you need becomes activated when you have a definite purpose. You begin to notice opportunities you might have missed before. You start meeting the right people, and doors begin to open for you. This happens because you are no longer drifting aimlessly. Your focus and energy are concentrated on your purpose, and this sharp focus starts to shape your reality. This law also requires commitment. Once you have defined your purpose, you must commit to it wholeheartedly. You cannot approach your goal with half-hearted effort. Success is not an accident. It is the result of consistent, purposeful action toward a clearly defined goal. Your commitment must be unwavering, no matter the obstacles or challenges that arise. The path to success is never smooth. It is filled with setbacks, delays, and hardships. But when you have a clear purpose, you are better equipped to handle these difficulties because your goal is larger than the temporary problems you encounter. Commitment is a powerful force. It transforms your intentions into action. When you commit to your goal, you begin to take consistent steps toward its achievement. Even when you feel uncertain or discouraged, you will have the inner strength to push through because your purpose is clear and your commitment is strong. This law teaches us that we must not only know where we are going, but we must also be willing to do whatever it takes to get there. Having a definite purpose also brings clarity to your decision-making process. Each decision you face will be easier to make when you know exactly what you are trying to achieve. For example, if you have a financial goal, you will make decisions with money that align with your objective. If you are focused on building wealth, you will avoid unnecessary expenditures and invest your money wisely. Without a clear goal, you may find yourself spending impulsively, buying things you do not need, or taking unnecessary risks. Furthermore, clarity of purpose creates a sense of urgency. When your goal is clearly defined, you understand the importance of taking immediate action. There is no time to waste on procrastination or hesitation. You realize that every moment counts, and you must act now to move closer to your goal. This sense of urgency propels you forward, even when the path seems uncertain. It helps you break free from the paralysis of indecision and forces you to take action. Another critical aspect of the law of definiteness of purpose is the role it plays in shaping your character. As you strive toward your goal, you will develop the qualities of persistence, discipline, and resilience. The pursuit of your purpose challenges you to grow as a person. You will encounter obstacles and failures, but each setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Your character will be strengthened, and you will become a more capable and confident individual. The law also emphasizes the importance of making your purpose personal. Your purpose should be something that resonates deeply with you. It should not be based on the expectations of others or societal norms. Your goal must be aligned with your values, passions, and desires. Only then can you summon the energy and determination required to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. A purpose that is deeply personal to you will inspire you to take action, even when the journey gets difficult. In conclusion, the law of definiteness of purpose is the foundation of all success. It is the key to transforming your dreams into reality. Without a clear and defined purpose, you will drift aimlessly through life, unable to achieve your full potential. But when you have a definite aim and a strong commitment to pursue it, you unlock the full power of your mind and begin to shape your circumstances in ways that lead to success. So take the time to define your purpose, commit to it wholeheartedly, and let it guide you toward the achievement of your goals. Your future success depends on it. The law of autosuggestion. The law of autosuggestion is one of the most powerful laws of success because it leverages the incredible power of the subconscious mind. This law states that your subconscious mind becomes the servant of your dominant thoughts. The way you think, the beliefs you hold, and the messages you repeatedly feed your mind will determine the reality you create. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly influencing your subconscious mind with your thoughts And the more consistent and intentional these thoughts are, the more they shape your life. The key to success lies in learning how to control and direct these thoughts through a process known as autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is a technique that involves consciously feeding your subconscious mind with affirmations, goals, and positive beliefs. When done with emotion and faith, autosuggestion reprograms your mind to help you achieve success. Your subconscious mind is always at work, processing the thoughts you give it and working to manifest them in your life. Whether you are aware of it or not, it takes the dominant thoughts in your mind and expresses them in your actions, behaviors, and circumstances. If you focus on negative thoughts, self-doubt, and fears, your subconscious mind will work to bring those into your reality. On the other hand, if you focus on positive thoughts, goals, and affirmations of success, your subconscious will work to manifest these outcomes for you. The power of autosuggestion lies in its ability to influence your subconscious mind, which controls the majority of your behaviors. Studies show that the subconscious mind accounts for up to 95% of our mental and emotional activity. This means that the thoughts and beliefs you hold consciously and repeatedly can deeply impact the way you behave, react, and ultimately succeed in life. The more you impress upon your subconscious mind, the stronger its influence becomes, and the more effectively it works in alignment with your conscious desires and goals. The process of autosuggestion requires repetition. Your subconscious mind is not easily swayed by a single thought or affirmation. It requires consistency and persistence to make lasting changes. Just as a hammer striking a nail repeatedly eventually drives it deep into the surface, so too does consistent autosuggestion gradually reprogram your subconscious mind. The more you repeat your affirmations, your goals, and your beliefs, the more they become a part of your mental and emotional fabric. Over time, these repeated thoughts create a powerful mental framework that influences your actions and results. For autosuggestion to work effectively, it must be accompanied by emotion and faith. Thoughts that are infused with genuine emotion and belief have a much stronger impact on your subconscious mind. Simply repeating a statement like, "I am successful," without truly believing it or feeling the emotion behind it, will have little effect. On the other hand, when you repeat an affirmation with passion, conviction, and a deep sense of belief, your subconscious mind takes it as truth. The emotions you attach to your thoughts amplify their power, creating a stronger mental and emotional resonance that drives you to take action. Faith is a crucial element in the process of autosuggestion. To truly reprogram your subconscious mind, you must believe that the goals you are setting and the affirmations you are repeating are achievable. This belief fuels your persistence and motivates you to take the necessary steps to bring your desires into reality. Without faith, the process of autosuggestion will be ineffective because the subconscious mind responds to the energy you send it. If you lack faith in your own abilities or the validity of your goals, your subconscious mind will pick up on these doubts and work against you. It is only when you have an unwavering belief in the possibility of your success that your subconscious mind will align itself with your conscious desires. One of the most important aspects of autosuggestion is that it must be directed toward a specific goal or purpose. General affirmations, such as "I want to be successful," are not powerful enough to create tangible results. Instead, you must be clear about what you want to achieve and feed your subconscious mind with specific, measurable goals. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be wealthy," you might say, "I am earning $100,000 per year by the end of this year." The more specific and concrete your goals are, the easier it will be for your subconscious mind to align with them and work toward their achievement. Repetition is key, but timing is also important. The best time to practice autosuggestion is when your mind is most receptive. This is typically during the early morning or just before sleep when your conscious mind is relaxed and your subconscious mind is more active. During these times, your mind is in a state that is more open to suggestion, making it easier for your affirmations to penetrate deep into the subconscious. By consistently repeating your affirmations during these times, you create a powerful mental impression that will guide your thoughts and actions throughout the day. Another important aspect of the law of autosuggestion is the role of visualization. In addition to repeating your affirmations, it is powerful to visualize yourself already in possession of your desired outcome. Visualization creates a mental image of success, allowing your subconscious mind to see the achievement of your goal. By vividly imagining yourself living the life you desire, your subconscious mind will begin to align your actions and behaviors with that mental image. It will create a sense of familiarity and certainty, making it easier for you to take the necessary steps toward your success. The law of autosuggestion can also be used to overcome negative beliefs and self-doubt. If you have deep-rooted fears or limiting beliefs that are holding you back, you can use autosuggestion to replace these negative thoughts with empowering ones. For example, if you have a fear of failure, you can use autosuggestion to affirm that failure is a natural part of growth and success. By consistently repeating these new empowering thoughts, you begin to shift your mindset and eliminate the mental barriers that have been holding you back. It is important to remember that autosuggestion works in both directions. Just as you can use it to create success, you can also use it to reinforce failure if you focus on negative thoughts. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, that success is out of reach, or that you will never achieve your goals, your subconscious mind will take these thoughts as truth and create a reality that reflects them. Therefore, it is essential to be mindful of the thoughts you entertain and to replace negative self-talk with positive, empowering affirmations. In conclusion, the law of autosuggestion is an essential tool for success because it taps into the immense power of the subconscious mind. By consciously and repeatedly feeding your mind with positive affirmations, clear goals, and beliefs infused with emotion and faith, you can reprogram your mind to achieve success. The subconscious mind is always at work, and by learning to direct it with intention and purpose, you can create the reality you desire. Autosuggestion is not a quick fix. It requires persistence, consistency, and belief. However, when practiced faithfully, it can unlock your full potential and help you manifest the life of your dreams. 3. The law of faith and belief. The law of faith and belief is a cornerstone principle for achieving success, as it holds that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Belief is the catalyst that transforms desire into reality. Your beliefs are not just abstract ideas or opinions. They are powerful forces that shape your reality. The thoughts and convictions you hold in your mind directly influence the way you act, the decisions you make, and ultimately the success you experience. When you develop unwavering faith in yourself and your vision, unseen forces begin to align in your favor, creating opportunities and opening doors that may have otherwise remained closed. At its core, the law of faith and belief teaches that belief is the bridge between where you are and where you want to go. It is the energy that propels you from wishful thinking to purposeful action. If you do not truly believe in the possibility of your success, your actions will be half-hearted and inconsistent. However, when you have absolute faith in your goals, a powerful force is unleashed that drives you to take consistent, inspired action toward their realization. It is this faith that gives you the courage to move forward even when obstacles arise, even when success seems distant, and even when others may doubt your abilities. The relationship between belief and achievement is profound. What you believe to be possible, your mind will accept as reality. If you believe that success is out of reach, your mind will find ways to justify that belief and you will unconsciously create circumstances that reinforce your limitations. But when you believe that success is not only possible, but inevitable, your mind works tirelessly to align your thoughts, actions, and resources to make that success a reality. In a very real sense, your belief in your ability to succeed becomes the self-fulfilling prophecy that shapes your life. Belief, however, is not a passive feeling. It is an active, dynamic force that must be cultivated and reinforced. It requires intentional focus and effort. Just as a plant needs sunlight, water, and care to grow, so too does belief require consistent nurturing. One of the most effective ways to strengthen your belief is through affirmations and visualization. These tools allow you to repeatedly reinforce your faith in yourself and your vision, building a strong mental foundation that supports your actions. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to influence your subconscious mind. For example, saying, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I have the strength and determination to succeed," helps to rewire your brain and replace any self-doubt or negativity with empowering thoughts. When these affirmations are repeated consistently and with emotion, they have a profound effect on your beliefs and the way you approach challenges. The more you affirm your abilities and your vision, the more deeply these beliefs are embedded in your subconscious mind. Visualization is another powerful technique that strengthens belief. By vividly imagining yourself already living the life you desire, you create a mental image of success that becomes so real to your mind that it begins to influence your actions. When you visualize, you are not simply daydreaming, you are creating a mental blueprint of what you want to achieve. This process communicates to your subconscious mind that your desired outcome is not only possible, but already in the process of becoming a reality. As a result, your mind begins to look for ways to bring your vision to life. Visualization also serves to boost your confidence because it allows you to experience success in your mind before it happens in reality. The power of belief can also be seen in the way it affects your resilience. Life is full of setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. But when you have strong faith in yourself and your purpose, you are more likely to persevere through adversity. Faith gives you the strength to push through difficult times, knowing that the path to success is rarely linear. The belief that your efforts are worthwhile, that your vision is achievable, and that success is inevitable will fuel your determination and keep you going, even when the going gets tough. Furthermore, faith plays a critical role in overcoming fear. Fear is often the greatest obstacle standing in the way of success. It is the voice inside your head that tells you that you are not good enough, that you will fail, or that success is beyond your reach. But faith acts as an antidote to fear. When you believe in yourself and in your ability to succeed, fear loses its power. You begin to view challenges not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. You become willing to take calculated risks because you trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. The greater your faith, the less room there is for fear to control your actions. Another crucial element of the law of faith and belief is that belief is often the determining factor in how others perceive you and respond to you. People are drawn to individuals who exude confidence and certainty. When you believe in yourself and your vision, others begin to believe in you as well. They see your commitment, your clarity, and your passion, and they are more likely to offer their support, resources, and opportunities. The law of attraction is in full effect when you cultivate strong faith in your success. As you align your beliefs with your actions, you magnetize people and situations that are in harmony with your goals. The law of faith and belief also emphasizes the importance of self-empowerment. You must develop the ability to believe in yourself, even when external circumstances may not be supportive. It is easy to doubt yourself when things are not going well or when others criticize your vision. But true belief comes from within. You must rely on your own inner conviction and trust that your goals are achievable. This inner belief is what enables you to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is uncertain. It is also important to note that belief is not just about holding a positive mental attitude. It is about developing a deep conviction that you are worthy of success and that your goals are attainable. If you do not truly believe that success is meant for you, you will never take the actions necessary to achieve it. It is only when you fully embrace the idea that you deserve success, that it is your birthright, that you will take bold, decisive steps to make it a reality. In conclusion, the law of faith and belief teaches us that belief is the key to unlocking our full potential. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Your beliefs shape your reality, and when you have unwavering faith in yourself and your vision, you activate a powerful force that aligns the universe in your favor. Belief transforms desire into reality by motivating you to take consistent action, overcome obstacles, and persevere through challenges. When you cultivate strong belief, you magnetize success and create opportunities for yourself that would otherwise remain hidden. So believe in yourself, in your dreams, and in your ability to achieve them, for with belief, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. 4. The law of applied knowledge. The law of applied knowledge is one of the most crucial principles for achieving lasting success. It teaches that knowledge, in and of itself, is not power. Knowledge alone is merely a collection of facts, ideas, and information. However, it is when that knowledge is applied with action that it has the power to produce wealth, change lives, and create success. The difference between those who dream of success and those who achieve it lies in their ability to take that knowledge and translate it into intelligent, decisive action. This law insists that mental discipline and the application of knowledge are not optional. They are vital components of real, sustainable success. To truly understand the law of applied knowledge, we must first recognize that knowledge is a tool. Tools on their own are useless unless they are put to use. A hammer, for example, has no value until it is used to drive a nail. Similarly, knowledge is only valuable when it is used to create tangible results. It is not enough to simply acquire knowledge or amass facts. What truly matters is how you use that knowledge in your life, business, or career to make progress and achieve your goals. This is where the critical element of action comes into play. Action is what separates dreamers from doers. Dreamers may have grand ideas, plans, and aspirations, but without the ability to take action, those dreams remain nothing more than fantasies. Doers, on the other hand, are those who take the knowledge they have acquired and put it into motion. They understand that success is not a matter of knowing everything, but rather a matter of applying what they know in a focused, deliberate manner. The ability to turn knowledge into action requires mental discipline, the ability to stay focused, make decisions, and take consistent steps toward your goals, even in the face of obstacles. The key to applied knowledge lies in its organization. Simply having a large amount of knowledge is not enough. The information you acquire must be organized in a way that is actionable and effective. This means that you must learn how to process, filter, and prioritize the knowledge you gain so that it can be used strategically. Knowledge must be organized in a manner that allows you to make informed decisions and take steps that align with your goals. Disorganized knowledge is like a toolbox full of tools that you don't know how to use. Though you may have the resources, they are not helping you move forward. On the other hand, organized knowledge acts as a roadmap, guiding you on the most efficient path to success. Furthermore, to apply knowledge effectively, you must think accurately. Accurate thinking is a crucial aspect of the law of applied knowledge. It involves the ability to assess situations objectively, analyze information, and make decisions based on facts rather than assumptions or emotions. Accurate thinking is the foundation of sound judgment. Without it, the application of knowledge becomes a guessing game, and the actions you take may not lead to the desired outcome. Those who think accurately are able to recognize the true value of the knowledge they possess and apply it in a way that drives them toward success. In contrast, inaccurate thinking can lead to misguided actions, wasted time, and missed opportunities. It is essential to develop the skill of critical thinking, which involves questioning assumptions, evaluating evidence, and considering alternative perspectives. Critical thinking allows you to sift through information and discern what is truly useful, thereby enhancing your ability to apply knowledge effectively. When you combine organized, accurate thinking with deliberate action, you unlock the full potential of knowledge and increase your chances of achieving your goals. Another important aspect of the law of applied knowledge is the need for intelligent action. Intelligent action is action that is guided by knowledge, purpose, and clarity. It is not about mindlessly executing tasks or doing what seems easiest in the moment. Intelligent action requires you to use the knowledge you have acquired in a thoughtful and strategic way. It involves setting clear goals, developing a plan, and taking consistent steps that move you closer to your desired outcome. Intelligent action is also about being adaptable, recognizing when something isn't working, and making necessary adjustments along the way. Success rarely comes from taking random or unfocused action. The most successful individuals are those who approach their goals with intention and discipline. They understand that success is not an accident. It is the result of focused, intelligent effort. They know that their time and resources are valuable, so they put them to work in a way that is both efficient and effective. They do not waste time on actions that do not align with their goals. Instead, they take deliberate steps that move them in the direction of their desired outcome. The law of applied knowledge also underscores the importance of continuous learning and improvement. In a world that is constantly evolving, the ability to learn and adapt is crucial. Knowledge is not a static resource. It is constantly expanding. To stay ahead, you must make a habit of continually acquiring new knowledge and skills that will help you grow and succeed. But simply acquiring new information is not enough. You must also apply that knowledge to improve your current actions and strategies. Continuous learning allows you to stay flexible and responsive to changes in your environment, ensuring that your knowledge remains relevant and effective. A key element of applying knowledge effectively is understanding that knowledge without action can be detrimental. Too often, individuals fall into the trap of overthinking or overanalyzing situations. They gather information, study it, and think about it endlessly, but never take the step to implement it. This phenomenon, known as analysis paralysis, can be a significant barrier to success. While it is important to think critically and gather the necessary information, at some point, action must be taken. Knowledge that is not applied is wasted potential. No amount of studying, reading, or planning will produce results unless it is followed by action. It is through action that you test your ideas, refine your approach, and gain valuable experience that propels you forward. Furthermore, the application of knowledge requires persistence. Not every action will lead to immediate results, and not every strategy will work on the first try. There will be setbacks, failures, and mistakes along the way. But those who succeed understand that persistence is key. They do not give up after the first failure. Instead, they learn from it, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, improve, and become better at applying knowledge. Success is not a linear path. It is a journey that requires consistent effort, resilience, and the willingness to keep going even when the going gets tough. In conclusion, the law of applied knowledge is one of the most critical laws for achieving true success. Knowledge on its own is not enough. Only when knowledge is combined with focused action, mental discipline, and accurate thinking can it lead to meaningful results. Those who understand this law take the time to organize their knowledge, think critically, and take intelligent strategic actions toward their goals. They understand that knowledge is a tool that must be used, not just acquired. By applying knowledge with purpose, persistence, and adaptability, they are able to create wealth, achieve success, and live a life of fulfillment. 5. The law of the mastermind. The law of the mastermind is one of the most powerful principles in the pursuit of success and wealth. It asserts that no one achieves lasting wealth or significant success without the cooperative alliance of others. When two or more minds come together in harmony, they create a third, more powerful mind, what is often referred to as the mastermind. This collective intelligence is far greater than the sum of its parts, multiplying ideas, resources, and momentum in a way that accelerates your path to wealth and success. The synergy of a mastermind group can propel you forward, unlock new opportunities, and provide solutions to problems that would be insurmountable on your own. At its core, the law of the mastermind is built upon the principle of cooperation. Success is rarely, if ever, achieved in isolation. While individual effort and self-discipline are essential, it is the collaboration with others that unlocks new possibilities and expands your capacity for achievement. No matter how skilled, talented, or intelligent you are, there are always limitations to what you can accomplish on your own. However, when you bring together like-minded individuals who share your vision and goals, you create a powerful dynamic that multiplies the effectiveness of each participant. This is the essence of the mastermind. The concept of the mastermind is rooted in the idea that when minds unite in harmony, they become more than just individual intellects. They combine their ideas, experiences, and resources in a way that generates a new and elevated level of creativity and problem-solving ability. This collective intelligence enables the group to tap into insights, solutions, and opportunities that none of its members could have accessed individually. The power of the mastermind is not just in the accumulation of knowledge, but in the way that knowledge is shared, challenged, and refined through collaboration. One of the most powerful aspects of the mastermind is the ability to create momentum. When you work alone, it can be easy to feel stuck or discouraged, especially when progress is slow. But when you surround yourself with others who are equally committed to their goals, their energy and enthusiasm will propel you forward. The collective momentum of a mastermind group can be a catalyst for action, pushing each member to take bold steps and make progress even when faced with challenges. This momentum is self-perpetuating, as each victory and breakthrough in the group inspires further action and progress. Moreover, the mastermind is a great source of inspiration. Working with others who share similar goals can spark new ideas and creative solutions that you might not have thought of on your own. The exchange of thoughts, perspectives, and experiences fosters a rich environment for innovation and growth. When one person in the group faces a challenge or obstacle, the collective wisdom of the group can offer new ways to approach the problem. The diverse viewpoints and expertise within a mastermind group can help you see things from angles you might have missed, enabling you to make better decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Another crucial element of the law of the mastermind is the way it helps to expand your network. Wealth is not just about having the right knowledge and skills. It is also about having access to the right resources, connections, and opportunities. Through the mastermind, you gain access to a network of individuals who can offer you valuable connections, advice, and support. Each member of the group brings their own unique set of skills, experiences, and relationships, which can open doors and create opportunities that would not be available if you were working alone. The law of the mastermind also teaches the importance of accountability. When you are part of a group that shares common goals, there is a natural sense of accountability. Each member of the mastermind is committed to their own success, but they are also committed to the success of the group as a whole. This mutual accountability fosters a sense of responsibility and discipline, ensuring that each member stays on track and takes consistent action toward their goals. The support and encouragement of the group can help you stay motivated and focused, even during difficult times. Knowing that others are relying on you to contribute and succeed can be a powerful motivator to keep pushing forward. Furthermore, the law of the mastermind emphasizes the importance of trust and mutual respect. For a mastermind group to function at its highest level, its members must be able to trust one another and share their ideas and resources openly. This trust creates a safe environment where each member feels comfortable expressing their thoughts and asking for help when needed. The success of the group depends on the willingness of each participant to contribute their knowledge and skills without fear of judgment or competition. When trust and respect are present, the group becomes a true collective, where the success of one is the success of all. However, it is important to note that not all groups can be considered masterminds. The law of the mastermind does not simply refer to any group of people working together. It specifically refers to a group where the members are united in purpose, aligned in their goals, and committed to mutual growth and success. A true mastermind group is one where each individual brings their best ideas, energy, and efforts to the table. The group is greater than the sum of its parts because it is fueled by collaboration, cooperation, and a shared commitment to success. Without this alignment and unity of purpose, the power of the mastermind is lost. The effectiveness of a mastermind group also depends on the leadership and organization within the group. A successful mastermind group requires clear direction, a well-defined purpose, and a focus on productive and positive outcomes. It is essential that the group operates with discipline and a sense of urgency, ensuring that each member remains focused on their goals and takes meaningful action. Leadership within the group is critical as it helps to maintain momentum, resolve conflicts, and keep the group on track. A strong leader can help guide the group's collective energy toward its shared objectives, ensuring that each member contributes in a way that supports the overall mission. In conclusion, the law of the mastermind is one of the most potent forces in the pursuit of wealth and success. By recognizing the power of collective intelligence and cooperation, you can exponentially increase your chances of achieving your goals. When two or more minds unite in harmony, they create a third, more powerful mind, a mastermind that can multiply ideas, resources, and momentum. This law underscores the importance of collaboration, trust, and mutual support in achieving success. By surrounding yourself with a group of like-minded individuals who share your vision and goals, you tap into a wellspring of creativity, inspiration, and opportunity that accelerates your journey toward wealth. Whether in business, personal development, or any other area of life, the law of the mastermind is a principle that can help you harness the power of cooperation and turn your dreams into reality. As we come to the end of this exploration of the laws that govern success, it's important to remember that the journey to wealth and achievement is not a solitary one. The principles we've discussed, the law of definiteness of purpose, the law of autosuggestion, the law of faith and belief, the law of applied knowledge, and the law of the mastermind are interconnected and require constant application. Each law builds upon the others, creating a powerful framework for success. Success is not an accident. It is a deliberate, intentional process. By understanding and applying these laws, you position yourself to take control of your destiny, harness your inner power, and achieve your goals. Whether it's through the power of focused thought, the collective energy of a mastermind, or the persistent application of knowledge, the path to wealth and fulfillment is within your reach. So take these principles to heart, align them with your purpose, and take consistent action. Remember, the only limit to what you can achieve is the limit you place on yourself. Stay committed, stay focused, and trust in the process. The journey may not always be easy, but with the right mindset and application of these laws, success is inevitable. Keep moving forward and unlock the life you've always dreamed of.